Hey y'all, welcome back to Pittsburgh Sports with Scooter. Yesterday, once again, the Pirates lose a heartbreaker to the San Francisco Giants. Yes, once again, it's a game the Pirates should have won. Yes, once again, there was some fundamentals involved in the loss. And yes, once again, this bullpen imploded when they needed to be at their best. Um, yeah, just a mess of a baseball game. We're going to go over several things today that I didn't like about this game. I think first and foremost, um, Gregory Soto has been pitching great. Um, yes, he had pitched 1.1 innings, but he had only thrown 15 pitches. You're 2 runs up in extra innings. He's your closer. He's pitching great. He's only thrown 15 pitches. Why in the world does Don Kelly not allow him to give you another inning? Or at least see how the inning goes, but have somebody ready just in case. Are you telling me that Gregory Soto can't throw another 15 or 20 pitches? Baloney. So I try not too often to blame Don Kelly for losses, but in this instance, I've got to say, Don Kelly, what are you thinking, or what aren't you thinking? Um, I just think that was a terrible decision. Um, Johan Ramirez, I love the guy, but I heard somebody say something yesterday that summed it up the best. Watching Johan Ramirez pitch is like riding a roller coaster. Mixed emotions. You think you're gonna die, you get excited. You think you're gonna die, you get excited. The roller coaster ends, and all you do is smile. Look, he's an exciting guy to watch. Apparently, he's a great guy in the clubhouse. But, man, he's wild and up and down. When he's good, he's good. When he's bad, he's bad. Um, I got to give him props for only letting the game get tied. But hitting 2 batters, walking people. Look, I wrote down the pitching numbers from last night. Bubba Chandler, I think that might have been his best 5 innings of the season. I don't like that they took him out in the 5th inning, but I'm not sure how much of that was out of abundance of caution for the tweaked knee or how much they planned on taking him out. I hope it was out of caution for his knee, but Bubba Chandler threw 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, which is huge for Bubba Chandler, 3 strikeouts. So I think you got exactly what you wanted from Bubba. The guy who really blew this game up, Isaac Matson, is the Matson experiment finally over? I love the guy. He's a bulldog. But I think the league's caught up now. Just sit fastball. Just sit fastball and crack him. He only got 1 out, gave up 3 hits, which all 3 were doubles, 2 earned runs, no walks, no Ks. That was kind of the demise of the Pirates there, I feel. I guess another question of mine is I'm starting to trust Montgomery more and more. He threw 1.2 innings, no runs, no walks, 1K. I think he could have went a couple more batters. We already talked about Gregory Soto, 1.1 innings, no runs, no walks, 1K. Ramirez's numbers: 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 3 base on balls, 2 Ks. And then Justin Lawrence, he had the bad luck in the game. I can't blame Justin Lawrence for them losing. Ryan O'Hearn drops what should have been a routine catch in the outfield. they were lucky they didn't lose at that point. And I'll give Ryan O'Hearn that drop. He's a first baseman playing outfield. He's played solidly all year out there, done better than expected. I'll give him that drop. The noise, a different stadium, okay. What I can't excuse him for is the next ball that gets hit to him. I realize, there should have never been a play at the plate. But I don't understand how you're not charging a ball and coming up throwing no matter what. You never know what's happening in front of you. You always want to come up slinging it home. I don't care what the situation is. I'm saying at the end of the game, maybe the guy fell down. Maybe the guy stumbled. Maybe the guy did exactly what he did and went back to tag. Whatever. You have to come up throwing home. I don't know if he gets him out, but a good throw definitely would have been close. So, as I've said in other videos, there's fundamentals again. Drop a baseball, don't throw it. This team has lost several games this year due to lack of fundamentals and due to a bullpen that can't seem to get its crap together. Offensively, they did their job for the most part. Did they leave runs out there? Yes. But anytime the Pirates score 6 runs, you feel like they should win baseball games. Anytime this club plays a team as bad as the Giants, you expect them to win the series. My fear is we're going to look back at the end of the year. We're going to miss out on the playoffs by 2-3 games. We're going to think back to this part of the year where we've already lost 5 or 6 games that we should have won. If you want to be a contender, if you want to show you're not a pretender, if you want to make the playoffs even as a wild card, you cannot continue to lose games like this. It can't happen. There's not a lot of answers to change this bullpen either. There's a couple. I've been beating the drum about getting Dotel back up here. That's one. Jared Jones is a couple weeks away from coming back. That's 2. We can make some tweaks to this to make it somewhat better. But we can't keep relying on Soto out of the bullpen every night. Eventually his arm will fall off. We need Dennis Santana to get back to being Dennis Santana, whom I've never truly trusted, but he had been good. As I said, I think they figured out Isaac Matson. I'm starting to trust Montgomery more and more. Johan Ramirez, he's such a roller coaster, man. I love the guy, but he gives me ulcers and a heart attack every time he pitches. And Justin Lawrence, man, that guy's got filthy stuff. I mean, as filthy as it gets. But he's another one. When he's on, he's great. And when he's off, forget it. So we have a couple things we can do. We really need Ben Sherrington to get on the phones and get us a couple veteran relievers in here who we can trust. Yesterday was a prime example of the Chicago Cubs lost. St. Louis Cardinals lost. The Pittsburgh Pirates had a chance to get a little closer, and they decided to blow a completely winnable game. So, yeah, I'm down. Yeah, I'm frustrated. Yeah, it's just one loss, and this team's better than that. But there's so many trends I'm seeing in this team that are starting to really scare me. It doesn't seem like they're getting fixed. But let's hope that changes here soon. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe. Helps me out. Send me your opinions. I want to talk about it, guys. I want to know if it's just me. I want to know what you think. What can we do to fix this? Is it fixable? Is this team a contender or a pretender? Hit me up and let me know. Until next time, let's go Bucks.